gun laws in Iowa. What does it take in Iowa to own a handgun or a rifle? Do the laws need to be changed? With the recent mass shooting in San Bernardino, the gun debate is on the minds of many. This morning, we hear from both sides of the issue here in Iowa. KCCI 8 News Close-Up starts right now.
This is Iowa's news leader. This is KCCI 8 News Close-Up.
Good Sunday morning, and thank you very much for joining us here on KCCI 8 News Close-Up. I'm Steve Carlin. This morning, we're focusing on guns, the gun debate, and the laws here in Iowa. First, a little background. Iowa does have restrictions on who can purchase a firearm. They also include those who have been convicted of a felony, a conviction in a domestic violence case, and if there's a protection order or restraining order against you. There are additional rules for those who want to obtain a permit to carry a weapon. They include if you have an alcohol addiction, any serious or aggravated misdemeanor conviction not involving a firearm or explosive within the last 3 years, also based on documentation in the past 2 years that a person is likely to use a weapon on themselves or others. Finally, a person must be 21 years or older to get a non-professional permit to carry. Now we turn to Mike Sporer. He's the owner of JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. And first of all, Mike, how long have you owned that store?
I've been there about 5 years.
Okay, and we were just talking before we got on here. What are people saying to you when they come into your store and they're looking to buy a gun? What are they afraid of?
Well, as I said, I think the Paris bombing triggered a feeling in a lot of folks that it could happen here. And they're very concerned about the protection and the safety of their family. So they're looking, a lot of first-timers that have never even explored the possibility of owning a handgun or keeping one in their home or certainly carrying one. And we're seeing a lot of them.
And you're a guy who's never been scared before, and you're a little bit frightened given what happened in Paris.
Yeah, as we discussed, I think we would be naive to think that that can't happen here. That's kind of the American mindset, but I think that it's very possible. I think the Heartland would be a likely place. We probably seem a little more vulnerable than the big cities. So, yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
Okay, say I want to come into your store and buy a gun. What do I need to present you with?
Well, if you want to buy a handgun, you need a permit to acquire a handgun or a permit to carry a handgun issued by your county sheriff. And at the time that you go to get that permit, they'll do the background check. They get in contact with the FBI. And all of the things that you discussed earlier, all of those questions have to be answered. They all need to be yeses. And then you get your permit to acquire. It's good for a year. Permits to carry are good for 5 years. And those need to be presented along with your driver's license to purchase a handgun in Iowa.
Okay, now a non-professional permit to carry, those rules call for training. Now somebody comes in, they can train at JLM, can they not?
They can.
What do you teach them?
Well, I'm a NRA certified trainer, which is the best of all the training programs. And if they took just, say, basic pistol, they would learn the safe handling of the firearm first. That's first and foremost in any NRA class is safe handling of the firearm. And then they will learn how to use it. We'll talk about the laws and their responsibilities if they're going to carry a handgun.
Do you feel that the training is rigorous enough, that people get a good enough education on gun safety?
I think that some of these training programs, candidly, no. They're not. It's a 4-hour course. They have no hands-on gun training. I would like to see it to be a little more extensive.
So you would like to see that change?
Yes.
Okay. Say I come into your store to buy a rifle or a shotgun. Do I need to show that I have a permit to carry? And what would you need to see from me in that situation?
To buy a long gun in Iowa, no, you do not need that permit. That call is to the FBI that the sheriff makes is actually made by me on a long gun. So we call it's called the NICS Center. It's the Instant Criminal Background Check. We make that call and you get approved, delayed, or denied.
What do you think of that process? Is that an effective process?
It works very well. I wish it was a little quicker, especially in times like these because they're overwhelmed. But yes, it works great.
How much time does it ordinarily take?
Well, normally it's about a 3 or 4 minute process, but here lately, I've sat on hold for 45 minutes.
Okay. And why here lately, Mike?
Well, again, in the aftermath of the Paris bombing and shootings, and then what happened in San Bernardino, there's just been a nationwide just dash to get firearms. The president comes on and talks about, we need to do this, we need to do that, puts a lot of guns on the street that people never really even wanted.
Okay, and have you ever not sold a firearm to somebody?
Yes, I've had a couple of occasions. I'm kind of the last line of defense, and I have the right to tell somebody no, and I've done that on a couple of occasions.
And what have been the circumstances of those denials?
One guy came in, he just wanted the least expensive shotgun I had, and he just grabbed it off the shelf and laid it on the counter. He said, "I want this," and then I asked him if he needed shells, and he said, "You know, I really only need one." So I told him no.
Have you ever sold a gun and then saw somebody's name in the paper for gun violence?
Never. Never.
Yeah, I would imagine that would be kind of a heart-rending situation.
Yeah, and then these current circumstances, you know, and the ease to get the permit, these sort of circumstances that we're going through right now are very good for me personally, but I have very mixed feelings about it. Pretty crummy way to make business better.
Okay, and in the case of San Bernardino, there was stockpiling of ammo. Have you ever said to somebody, "No, I'm not going to sell you that much ammunition"?
You know, I've never really had anybody come in and want to buy a large bulk quantity of ammunition. You know, most of my customers, I've been there, the store's been there for 25 years, a lot of repeat customers. I really don't have anybody that's been doing that.
Okay. Do you think gun laws are tough enough, or are they too tough?
I think the gun law, we have plenty of laws. I would like to see a little mental health information included in the background check. And I don't know how that would work. That I can't answer. I just like
the process.
Yeah, it may. You know, and again, that's bad for me personally, but I would be an advocate of that. No, but by and large, you know, the cost of living in a free society is that, you know, people are going to take rights and distort them, and bad things are going to happen. It's like anything else. But by and large, the rules work very well. There's plenty of information before you can buy a gun, and 99.9% of the time it works well.
Okay, Mike, thank you very much. Well, our discussion continues here on KCCI 8 News Close Up. Up next, we talk with a representative from the Iowa Firearms Coalition. Stay with us. Welcome back to KCCI 8 News Close Up. This morning, we are discussing the gun debate and gun laws here in the state of Iowa. Before we continue our discussion, here are some numbers from Polk County. Right now, the Polk County Sheriff's Office says the number of people applying for a permit to carry is on the rise. From October to November of this year, the number has increased by nearly 300 applicants. Joining me right now is Richard Rogers from the Iowa Firearms Coalition. Now, a growing number of Iowans, Richard, want permits to carry. Talk about what your organization does, your involvement up at the State House.
Well, I'm on the board with Iowa Firearms Coalition. I do a lot of lobbying at the Capitol, totally volunteer. Our group is a totally volunteer grassroots organization. We started out, first of all, we lobby to protect and enhance our Second Amendment and self-defense related rights, as well as the rights of hunters and sportsmen and so on, anything related to hunting regulations, DNR, things like that. We've broadened our scope. But we started out, our predecessor organization was Iowa Carry, which was created a few years ago strictly to change the laws on carrying weapons, the weapons permits in Iowa. A lot of people don't understand that we have 99 sheriffs, and prior to 2011, the sheriffs had absolute discretion over whether and how to issue permits with no appeal. Not only could you have different rules in different counties, but a sheriff could have a different rule for you and a different rule, and another rule for me, and there was no appeal to that. As a result, prior to 2010, we had about 30,000 non-professional permits to carry weapons across the entire state. In January 2011, the law went into effect. Shall issue. If you're not prohibited from having a gun and you've had basic firearms safety training, the sheriff shall issue you a permit if you apply. I checked with the Department of Public Safety today. We have over 253,000 non-professional permits to carry that have been issued since January 1 of 2011. That includes 28,000 and some this year. Those are 5-year permits. It used to be a 1-year permit. So we feel we've really accomplished something to allow individual Iowans to exercise their natural right.
Okay. So this past week, Governor Branstad said he's satisfied with the gun laws we have here in the state of Iowa right now. Do you agree with that?
Well, I'm not certain that that's not a totally accurate representation of what he said, the way I read it, but I know that there was a question put to him in regards to arming teachers and staff in schools and so on, and he was satisfied with that. I thought it was too controversial. It's also true that, by the way, we passed this shall issue law with a Democrat governor, a Democrat House, and a Democrat Senate. But since that time, all the gun laws have gone to die in the Senate, which has a slim Democrat majority, and they just haven't allowed anything to come through. There were a lot of changes, mostly minor, suggested last year. It passed through the House 3 different times in different versions and stopped in the Senate. The governor, I think, was on track to sign that bill, so that would have affected some changes in the law.
Okay, right now, if you apply for a permit to carry in Iowa, you're subject to a background check. Should that continue?
Yes.
And why do you think so?
Well, it's federal law for any transaction involving a federal firearm licensee, which is most of the transactions, and you know, that system works well, and I don't see any reason to try to change that at this time.
Okay, one of the big debates at the State House this past session was making permit to carry records private. Should those records be private?
Yes. This system not only made them private so that you couldn't have an outfit go in, say a media outfit like happened in the Northeast, go in and get all the records and then publish them, including with an interactive map online, so that presumably these people have guns since they have a permit to either own or carry a gun. It not only would stop that, but it also, the provisions of that law also allowed law enforcement to check and verify, either Iowa law enforcement, if you were stopped by the side of the road here, or if you were in another state, law enforcement would be able to check and see if your permit was valid, that it hadn't been withdrawn or expired, or so on. So there were some good provisions in that law. If there was a need to find out if an individual had a legitimate need to find out if an individual had a permit, that was still available under certain circumstances. But there's no reason for the availability of mass public records on who has a gun in their house or on their person.
Okay, another debate was at the age at which a person gets to use a firearm. Is there can somebody be too young?
Well, certainly, but that's a judgment that needs to be placed in the family, where it actually is, because nobody is going around and inspecting this. There was a controversy last year about the fact that it's illegal for anybody under 14 to have a handgun or even handgun ammunition in Iowa. As it happens, though, Steve, Iowa law only requires, there's no age restriction on having a long gun, shotgun, rifle, any kind of rifle. There's no restriction, only that the parent, who has to be 18 or over, give permission. Doesn't have to be supervising. There doesn't have to be for instruction. You can give a 3-year-old a rifle and you can run out and play in the backyard with it. That's legal. It's not wise, but it's the law. But handguns are different. There are actually leagues around the country where 12-year-olds at least, maybe younger, compete in handgun competitions. Iowans can't start training for that until they're 14. I lost track, I counted up on my 10 fingers, I lost track at the Capitol of how many legislators and longtime law enforcement people have told me, including a sheriff who had been sheriff for about 40 years, that, or been in law enforcement 40 years, that they didn't even know that this law existed, that a child under 14 couldn't have, because they have trained their children and their grandchildren in the safe operation of handguns.
Okay. Assault weapons, should they be banned?
So-called assault weapons?
Yes.
Actual assault weapons and fully automatic weapons have been very strictly controlled and are banned in Iowa for private use, but have been very strictly controlled at the federal level since 1934. The term assault weapon or assault rifle was developed by by gun control proponents back in the 80s, I believe it was, and it caught fire in the 90s. Specifically, we have their words in print, specifically to confuse the general public between machine guns and semi-automatic weapons. A rifle's a rifle's a rifle. There are about 400 deaths by rifle a year in the entire nation. It's not a big problem. More people are beat to death with fists and feet. More people are killed by
But what about those with a single squeeze of the trigger? They can fire off round after round after round.
If a single squeeze of the trigger shoots multiple rounds, that is a fully automatic weapon. Civilians or private citizens can't own those in Iowa, and they're severely restricted at the federal level. Also, you can't buy a new one because in the late 80s passed a law that no new ones could be built or sold or imported to private individuals. So the pool that's available for those in other states who are allowed to have them under severe restrictions is very small, and thus the pricing is very, 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 very high. And then if you have one, you can't afford to feed it anyway. But, even back when they were banned in 1934, they weren't actually, you could buy a Thompson submachine gun from Sears for $200. So they put a $200 tax on it. That's one of the things they did to control it. But the bank robbery gangs, the Barrow Gang and so on, they weren't buying their guns at Sears. They were going into National Guard armories and police stations and stealing them. So it was really a step back from Roosevelt's original plan to register and essentially ban handguns and so on is what he really wanted to do, even that far back.
Okay, Richard, thank you very much. Our discussion continues on KCCI 8 News Close-Up right after this. Welcome back to KCCI 8 News Close-Up. Joining me now, Ellen Grimm. She's the leader of the local chapter of Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America. And first of all, Ellen, we want to say that you're not anti-Second Amendment. You don't want to take people's guns away. What do you want to do?
Well, what we would like to see happen is common sense measures to reduce gun violence. The fact of the matter is Americans are 20 times more likely to be murdered with a gun than people in other developed countries. We believe that's a disservice to our children and a disservice to our community, and it's time to start having conversations about what we can do to prevent gun violence.
Okay, and by common sense, what do you mean? Can you think of any specific measures?
Absolutely. Probably our number one thing as an organization is universal background checks. I think something that a lot of people don't realize, I certainly didn't realize before I got involved in this movement, is that our laws are really incomplete. You know, in Iowa, to buy a handgun privately, you do have to pass a background check. But we're one of only 18 states that has that law. Federal law requires a background check only at federally licensed gun dealers. If you want to advertise your gun on Arms List or a newspaper and arrange a sale that way, there's no background check required. That's not a loophole, that's a gaping hole in our system. And so we want to see that to be a federal law, and we want to make sure that in states like Iowa, the laws that we have aren't dismantled.
Okay, now the state of California does have some of the strictest gun laws in the country, including an assault weapons ban, but nevertheless a tragedy in San Bernardino still occurred. What needs to be done in that situation? Make sure something like that doesn't occur here in the state of Iowa.
Well, first of all, I don't think California should be used as an example of how gun laws don't work. California, despite that shooting, has some of the lowest gun fatality rates in the country. So they're an example of how gun laws are effective. As far as the San Bernardino shooting and other mass shootings, I think it's important that we recognize that mass shootings, although they're horrific and they certainly capture our attention, really constitute a very small part of gun violence in this country. This is an epidemic. 90 people are killed with a gun every day. 8 of them are kids. So mass shootings, that's the tip of the iceberg. We don't suggest that we can prevent every incident of violence or gun violence or mass shootings, but we do think we need to do a better job of keeping guns out of dangerous hands.
Okay, what about gun registration? Do you think firearms should be registered?
No, that's not what we're working on. We're working on these measures like background checks, which, by the way, more than 80% of gun owners support, but for some reason Congress won't pass. We've got a Congress in this country that is being controlled by a gun lobby, and it makes no sense that we allow the gun lobby to write our gun laws. And so we've got a situation where 90% of Americans support background checks, including 85% of gun owners, and Congress won't get it done.
How frustrating is that?
It's extremely frustrating. But I have to tell you that at the state level, we're having tremendous success. In Iowa this year, we had an NRA drafted, sponsored bill that would have repealed our background check system in Iowa. Thanks to hundreds of volunteers on the ground, we stalled that bill and it failed. So we can talk about how good Iowa gun laws are, and they're decent, but make no mistake about it, the gun lobby would like to see no permit required. They'd like to see us have no background checks for private sales. You know, and as mothers and concerned citizens, we're saying no.
Is that where most of the success is going to be had, on the state level, do you think?
Yes, yes. Actually, our organization, so we're a national organization. We have chapters in every state. We beat back over 60 bad gun bills, including campus carry, repeals on background checks. There's just this last legislative session. We're only 3 years old. So we are seeing tremendous growth in our movement. Our chapter in Iowa has grown rapidly in the 3 years that we've been active. So I'm hopeful. I'm actually hopeful.
Well, I know you and Richard and Mike, our other guests, were sitting around talking before we all came out here and started doing this. Could you find common ground with those two gentlemen?
Absolutely. You know, I always say responsible gun owners support responsible legislation. And my experience in going out in Iowa, being at farmers markets, talking about the work that we do with moms, has been that gun owners support the things that we want to see happen. I get approached all the time by gun owners, and initially they're concerned about what we're doing. They want to make sure that their Second Amendment rights are protected. And when I tell them what we're trying to do, the vast majority of the time, they say, oh, yeah, I agree with you. So this whole gun lobby stranglehold is not representative of even gun owners. There's a lot of common ground. Americans want better gun laws.
Okay, so does that give you hope for the
Yes.
future? Because there are a lot of people out there who want change, and I would imagine on both sides of this issue.
Yes, I have a lot of hope. We're experiencing a lot of success. And also just culturally, you know, if you look back even in 2012, presidential candidates were not talking about this issue. This was a toxic issue, did not talk about guns. We've got presidential candidates that have made gun violence prevention centerpieces of their campaign. That, to me, shows a huge shift in our culture. And when I started doing this 3 years ago, I can tell you things are different now in a good way.
All right. Well, our discussion continues on KCCI 8 News Close-Up right after this. Well, we hope that we educated you a little bit this morning here on KCCI 8 News Close-Up. What we wanted to do was get you to know a little bit more about Iowa law and things of that nature. I know I learned a lot this morning about gun ownership and Iowa gun laws, and I hope you did too. I certainly thank you very much for joining us. If you missed any part of this show, you can go to our website, which is kcci.com. You can see the whole show again, and we hope you keep it tuned to KCCI 8 News for this show and all of our broadcasts. We'll see you next Sunday here on KCCI 8 News Close-Up. Bye-bye.